Hello, my friends. I'm Lokovodo. This is going to be Blunt Talk number 6. Today, I want to talk about building stamina in DDR. When I first started playing DDR, I was around 240 pounds, and right now I'm like 140. It's been years later. I lost 100 pounds playing DDR, and when I first started playing, I had no stamina. When I first started playing DDR, I was failing on level 4s, failing on level 3s. I had a friend of mine, shoutouts to Plasma Pie, he said to me, hey, Loco, you can do 10s and 11s and 12s and 2DX, so you're going to have an easy time in DDR. And that wasn't the case. In DDR, I had to start from the ground up, just like everyone else. Even though when I started playing DDR, I was already 2DX Kaiden and already doing other rhythm game stuff, I had to start from the bottom up in DDR. And from the bottom up, I came to the top. It's like the Euro beat, came up from the bottom and into the top. And then you feel alive, and it's great. When I go to the arcade, I have no problem playing sets of just all 18s. And stamina is a non-existent part of my game for DDR. Eventually, you could just focus on ITG stamina. But the way that you build DDR stamina, so let's say you're playing level 10s. You play level 10s, you cap out at 10, try playing 3 10s in a row. Then later on, try doing build up with the numbers of the levels and set yourself challenges. I would set challenges for myself when I was getting better at the game, like pass max 300 3 times in a row, and then do that in doubles. And you talk about singles, talk about doubles. Doubles forces you to cross over a hell of a lot more. Doubles just forces you to move more. You get used to playing high-level doubles. Everything else in singles comes real naturally. One thing I've studied over time, so there's a Japanese player called Takasuke. Takasuke is one of the best Japanese doubles players. And he is the kind of player where, always going to be doing the correct form and technique for all the patterns, not cheating on nothing. And his practice, all the doubles patterns. So when I see someone like that go into singles, they kill all the crossover patterns. Even stuff like max 300x special complication, they say it's a technique vacation. They say it's a fun playground twisty twist sensation. Stomping on the feet to feel the vibrations. Go stepping, hitting to the beat. Triple A, we lettin'. That's the high accuracy beat that we steppin'. When the triple A's be coming for days. But I started from no stamina and I built my way up. I remember I would play a level 10 and then a level 13 and then a level 18. And then I'd be having to sit out for 20 minutes after playing an 18 DDR. But then you play 2 17s and you get used to playing 2 17s in a row and then 3. And then you start doing 2 17s and an 18. And then eventually you do sets of all 19s. And that's a dream. It's actually a dream. I remember when I was getting into DDR and I'd watch Dr. D's request sets, sometimes people would be like, yo, Dr. D, can you just play all the 19s? And he'd be like, ha, ha. And occasionally he would do it. It's always an epic thing to do. Or imagine Brosoni and Chris for Life doing a set of all 19s. It's so cool. It's 18s and 19s in DDR are a whole nother beast compared to 17s. And 17s, 17, like, you're getting to, like, an expert, like, a pro level. It's pretty hard at 17. And then it's just like, geez, I love that game. But I'm not at the arcade right now at this moment in time, just because 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. they shut down the e-amusement for some of the other games. And I really want to play Sound Voltex. I recently got Skill Analyzer 10th, and there's 3 Skill Analyzer 10th courses. You gotta pass all 3 before you can do the Skill Analyzer 11. But that's like a ladder, and I'm like in the middle of climbing up that ladder now. To build stamina in DDR, it's all about just forcing yourself to continue working up how many numbers you can do in a set. Like, let's say you can do 45 in a set. 15 plus 15 plus 15, you got 45. You set that as your number, and then you go for high scores and, like, do 15, 15, then a 16. Then do 16, 16, and a 17. And, do whatever you can to build that number up, And, that's how you do it. It's like you just play, but you have to push. And when you're at that feeling where your body's giving out, be it your sides or your legs, your fucking arms or whatever, once you get to the point to where it's painful and, it's getting rough, you're really tired, you gotta push through it. You gotta do more. You gotta do more when you get tired. When you think you're done, you got to do more. A lot of times I go to the arcade, I'll do an 18, and I'll be like, okay, well, I guess that's my DDR session for the day. But you know what? Then I tell myself, no, motherfucker, you're going to get on that machine again, and you're going to do more. And I do more every time. I've had some really dope sessions in the last month where I've score raised, like, a lot of stuff, and it's epic. It's epic and it's fun. It's epic and it's fun. I'm at round 1 on a run. It's like I'm on a roll. Catch me playing N-Roll AAA. I'm just thinking so much about rhythm games. I'm thinking about the song N-Roll from Sound Voltex. Really want to play that song. I want to play N-Roll. I think N-Roll was the last song of Gravity Wars, maybe. I'm trying to remember it all. What I want to do when I go to the arcade is I want to train for tournament by going into this DDR card drawer app. I'm going to set it to where I can draw songs from 14 to 18, and then I'm just going to start playing random sets, and I'm going to try to score raise every time I play it. Just start practicing on MA and shit. Like, in the future, like, in next round 1 visits and onward, I'm gonna be really, really training in DDR, like, for tournament play specifically. I really want to get good for tournament play in DDR. But I think my main game is actually Sound Voltex right now. Whereas DDR is more of like an exercise thing. Because, I've climbed my way to the top of the stamina. It's like DDR is my exercise these days. But Sound Voltex is a game that I really want to grind out. I gotta do more DDR though, because I'm doing a thing called weight cycling, where when you're on your estrogen, you gain weight on purpose, and then you lose the weight on purpose, so that way you can gain gains. Oh my goodness. Some may know what I mean by gains. Oh my goodness. I've also been playing a lot of XCOM lately. Playing XCOM 2 Long War of the Chosen. It's this turn-based tactical strategy game where you got soldiers and you fight aliens and you save the world against like invading aliens. And it's fucking fun because it's like scratching like this alien kick that I've had for a while. Like for a little while I've just been like, oof, aliens are cool and spooky and interesting and cool. And I was like that for a while, so now I'm like playing a game where I kill aliens and like I'm getting my fix in. Getting my fits in while my soldiers get their hits in. Highly accurate, roll the dice, and then they get their shits in. I also recently got confirmation that I'm gonna get a new apartment in the future, which is like, holy crap. I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna have my own room again. That's awesome. Like fucking I went like for the last like few years I haven't had a room. Just been living in a living room for a couple of years now with tapestries hung up, and it's like I share my room with a cat. So I'm happy. Like I'm in the bathroom smoking a blunt right now. When I'm done, I'm just going to go play with my cat. Pretty damn happy right now. The other day, I bought this dress and it came in, and I was so happy when it came. When I was 17, I was browsing CGL and I saw like Lolita dresses and I saw J fashion, and I got really into cute clothes, and I wanted to like get into that for my whole life. It was like a dream of mine to like one day have a dress closet and to just be super cute. And then these days I'm on the estrogen. I just had a Burando dress come in the mail. I'm just like, life is great right now. And then like in the cryptocurrency space, this is the time to buy. I'm buying right now, and we're gonna go to the moon. Tezos XTZ to the moon, ATOM Cosmos to the moon, Dogecoin to the moon. I'm a happy Lokovodo. Today I'm gonna go to the arcade, I'm gonna play Sound Voltex, and I'm gonna play DDR. Until then, I'm gonna smoke weed, play XCOM, and kill aliens. I'm cute, I'm gay, meow.